North Korea's main enemy that has been always consistent, South Korea. So to me is that it's entirely possible for us to see Korean War restarting. The one thing that regime always made us very proud of, like made us always be very so proud, that because they said Americans are bigger than like our country, they maybe have more things than we have, but the thing is, the one thing they don't have, that North Korea has, is that unity. Therefore, with that unity, the 25 millions with one goal, everybody determined to die for the revolution, that unity nobody can stop. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Yeonmi Park. I'm a North Korean defector human rights activist. So today I decided to talk about if it's possible for North Korea to start a war against the USA. I think this is a really good time, as we have seen that North Korea's provocation with their military expansion has been increasing, and their rhetoric against the US has been really made me very nervous to think that North Korea is dedicated to developing these weapons to attack the USA.
기본 장애물 최대의 주적인 미국을 제압하고 굴복시키는 데 초점을 맞추고 지향시켜 나가야 합니다. 보고는 미국에서 누가 집권하든 미국이라는 실체와 대조선 정책의 본심은 절대로 변하지 않는다고 지적하면서 대외사업 부문에서 대미 전략을 책략적으로 수립하고.
So I'm going to talk about, is it possible for Kim Jong-un to start a war with the USA? So when I was in North Korea and growing up, going to school, I actually believed that we were going to start a war with the USA in any second. Because even during the daytime, and they were always like practicing all of us to the war preparation. Even the Korean War ended in the 1953. Since then, it's been almost like over 70 years. But North Korean regime still making sure that people are alert mode. So sometimes, like in the middle of the home, in the school, when you walk to home from school, like the siren rings, then you all have to like run to go hide in the where they dig the tunnel, where people can hide. And then when the war starts, that's how you prepare. Everybody should be always preparing for the war. And now, of course, I came to the USA. I am trying to become a citizen here, and this is now my homeland. And I really wanted to tell the world like what's going on with the North Korea threat against the USA. I really truly believe that Kim Jong-un has never had the intention to start a war with the USA. North Korea's main enemy that has been always consistent, South Korea. The Kim Il-sung dreamed of, invading South Korea. That's why he started the Korean War in the 1950s. And with those China and of course back then the Soviet Union helped him. And with the US came and they helped the South Korea to keep their land. Now the Kim Il-sung's dream failed. Kim Jong-un had the same exact goal of reunifying Korean Peninsula under North Korean regime's Kim family's rule. So they learned about what Vietnam did. Once the USA left southern Vietnam, of course, North promised that they were not going to invade the South. But of course, the communists, the next year, they invaded South and they made the entire Vietnam under the communist rule. And even though back then, the southern Vietnam's economy was higher, did much better than the northern economy. And when it comes to who gets control, I almost believe that it doesn't really, the economy size is irrelevant. How committed the people are, how committed the system is, I think that's almost like what determines in the end who's gonna win that battle. South Korea divided more than ever. There are so many sympathizers of socialism and communism in South Korea right now, and there are so many also even sympathizers of North Korean dictatorship. And that's what the North Korea has been planning, and that's why they keep developing their nukes. And of course, their another goal is threatening the Japan, the direct ally of the USA. So to me is that it's entirely possible for us to see Korean War restarting, but it is very impossible that North Korea ever gonna do that to the US. But if there is a chance that North Korea might attack the US under this one condition. So when I was in North Korea, the one thing that regime always made us very proud of, like made us always be very so proud, that because they said Americans are bigger than like our country, they maybe have more things than we have, but the thing is, the one thing they don't have that North Korea has is that unity. They said our people in North Korea are united like nobody else in the world does. Therefore, with that unity, the 25 millions with one goal, everybody determined to die for the revolution. That unity, nobody can stop. And of course, back then, I did not understand like how divided the people were. I thought like everybody were like North Koreans so united. And of course, now I'm in America, I truly understand what the regime told me. I guess that is really the one thing that regime told us the truth, that how divided the free world was. They said, I think because of that, if America going through this trend of utter tribalism, people not able to unite, is having this so many internal struggles with each other, seriously. And if we continue this direction, once China takes over and we going in this direction of where we are going, it is possible China, North Korea make the strong alliance like what they are doing right now, and maybe they can attack the USA at some point later down in the past history, which I hope we do not go that direction. But the thing is, like right now at this very stage, what North Korea is preparing is starting a war with the South. But the thing is, North Korea's intelligence and their spy network has been so effective that almost they don't have to spend any bullet, I think, at this point to take over South Korea, because right now in South Korean Democrats and liberals are, they are obsessed with Kim Jong-un. I mean, in unbelievable way, they want to be like North Korea in South Korea right now. So, and then a lot of young people are sympathizing with socialism and communism. The countries people stop valuing freedom and started to keep expecting the government to give free handouts, becoming like a North Korean government, right? Like North Korean government promised to take care of us, take care of all of us, our concerns, our education, healthcare. With that promise, they took our liberty away. And South Koreans right now, by free will, they want to do that. They want to give every rights they have to the government. And if the government take care of the healthcare, education, job security, they want to give all their individual liberty in that country. It is an interesting time to be alive for sure. It is sad that because in the past, I was so certain that democracy was going to prevail. I was so certain that free market was going to prevail. But the thing is that I guess maybe it's a full circle or another cycle. I don't know what's going on. But I see so many democratic countries in the West, in Asia, taking that turn again and going back to authoritarianism, that kind of model of government. So again, I think American government should still deter North Korea's future capability attacking the USA. North Korea has ICBM, long-range missile. They're trying to come up with a submarine, has a nuclear weapon. All this capability can, attack America. But right now, their capability cannot destroy all of us. Maybe North Korea can reach Hawaii or Guam and maybe DC, but they are never gonna be able to destroy all of us. And before that, of course, America not gonna, bomb them first, and then they're gonna be gone. So right now at this point, it's not possible, but it is possible down the road. And what we need to focus on in America is unity under liberty that share the values. Because what it makes me so frustrated to see current America is that this country was founded on an idea. Not by same race like Koreans, we are founded by one race, Koreans. And this country was founded of those like documents of our constitution, the idea. But now people are playing this tribalism that I don't even know where this is coming from. Because I'm also new immigrants to this country. Maybe that's why I don't get this, but this is really saddening to see how the unity is going away. And what North Korea told me was truly a truth. I never knew. There was one thing that, anything the regime told me I thought was all lie, but one thing they got was right. So let us prove that our enemy, that we are not gonna follow what they are saying we are. You know, we gotta here stand with each other and fight for the right things. And this is a thing, like I think right now in this current moment, you can fight for everything. But picking up the right fight, that is very important thing. There should be some priority. I know there are so many people fighting for a million different things here right now in America. But the thing is, a lot of people do not fight for liberty, and that's what we need. We gotta fight for freedom of speech. We gotta fight for more individual liberty in this country right now. And thank you guys for supporting me to continue my fight to spread the words of freedom. And I look forward to seeing you guys all next time.